Now, most people who get a harebrained idea like, I don't know, calling Donald Trump, pretending to be Bill Clinton, will do the sensible thing and not actually do it. Unless you're me.
Welcome to Sketch My Story. Today's guest is Dan Nainan, and this is his bombshell of a story.
Now, I couldn't tell you where it came from. Ridiculousness rarely announces its visits, but out of nowhere one crazy day, I had the crazy idea that I would call up famous people and pretend to be Bill Clinton. As I said, crazy. I don't know where the idea came from. It just suddenly was there, like baby Jesus happened for Mary. Now, for some equally inexplicable reason, I decided the victim of my first Bill Clinton prank call would be none other than Donald J. Trump. As Donald himself once said,
"You have to think anyway, so you might as well think big."
And so, bigly, I decided I would, and that my approach would be to invite him to Chelsea Clinton's wedding. I put it off until July 30th, 2010, the day before the wedding. Now that morning, I took a deep breath and dialed the main number at Donald Trump's offices. When the receptionist answered, I said in my deepest, most official-sounding, stentorian voice, "This is the office of President Bill Clinton. I have Mr. Clinton on the line for Mr. Trump, please." And the receptionist asked me to hold, and the length of my hold diminished my hope of getting through. But after a couple of minutes, she transferred me to a second receptionist, and I repeated the original request and was put on hold once again. And I thought to myself, am I really going to be put through to the Donald? After a few butterfly-inducing minutes, I heard the receptionist say,
"Go ahead."
And here I was on the phone with the man himself. And here's how the conversation went.
"Hello."
"Oh, hello."
"Hello."
Can you hear me?" I stammered like that.
"I can hear you, Bill. How are you?"
"Oh, fantastic. How's it going?"
"It's going great.
I wanted to, did you get an invite for tomorrow?"
"I did not."
"Okay, now I don't know if you're free, but we actually had a couple of spots come open, and I don't know if you and Melania are available or if you're in town."
"Well, I'd be honored, Bill. We'd be honored. That would be great."
"Okay, who should we interface with on your team?"
"If they could speak to Rona in my office, that would be fantastic, and we'd be honored to be there."
"All right, let me go ahead and, well, if you could go ahead and put us through to her, then we'll make all the necessary arrangements."
"That would be great. And it's 832-2000. In fact, Twee, are you on the phone, or Rona?"
Yes.
"Could you coordinate that, Twee?"
"Sure."
Okay. All right. Hey, look forward to seeing you.
"All right, thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to seeing the two of you as well."
"Okay, thanks, Bill."
"Okay, take care, bye." Now, I was extremely nervous, okay? And I stammered a few times, and I couldn't believe that Trump fell for it. I mean, you know how he dislikes lying, right? Now, again, this happened in July of 2010. Fast forward to the 2016 presidential election. Now, my dear friend Robin sent me an article that appeared in Vanity Fair on August 15, 2016, reporting that Donald Trump had tried to crash Chelsea Clinton's wedding years earlier. Now, I asked Robin whether she thought that might be because of my phone call, and she said, duh. So my success in persuading Trump suggested to me that I had hit upon an awesome superpower. I could get practically anybody on the phone by pretending to be Bill Clinton. I wondered, who else could I call? Well, find out by tapping here. So join me on my channel and watch how I got myself into big trouble with my next victim. And thank you, Mary, for having me on Sketch My Story. My name is Dan Nainan.